Coconut chicken soup. A soup that warms in cool weather and cools in warm weather and is both delicious and nutritious. So, let's begin. He removes the Gallus domesticus from the fridge to arrive at room temperature. Then, using broth made from the very bones of the Gallus domesticus, he adds 32 ounces of it to a pot. Unsalted, of course, because, contrary to popular belief, the Gallus domesticus does not drink salt water. Then he moves on to coconut milk, an entire can of it. This is the very liquid that powered the radio made by the professor on Gigglin's Island. However, he always forgets to shake the can, so he must remove the milk by the 8 means that he knows best. Once that's complete, he moves on to the lime. He could use lemon, but limes provide that nice reminder of warm weather, which, if you're covered in snow, reminds you that you need to shovel your driveway. However, if you don't live in an area with snow, you should probably go fetch some coconuts. Since this lime is rather large and juicy, he will only use half. You can always add more later. Once that's complete, he moves on to a piece of ginger. By bringing his pot back under the cutting board, he ensures nothing. And since he's lazy, he uses the very knife to clean the ginger. Usually, he would use a spoon to remove the skin, but again, he's lazy. Either way, he grates a teaspoon of it directly into the pot, making sure to get all of it because ginger is quite expensive. And he cleans, because if not, well, that's how you get ants. Moving to the stovetop, he lights his lantern, or attempts to at least. There it goes. Brings his heat to a medium high. Using a wooden spoon, or any spoon really, he gives it a good stir and wants to bring it to a simmer. He adds red pepper flakes to give it a nice spice, and fish sauce, which will give it a nice umami flavor. However, be wary of the fish sauce and the amount of salt you add, because fish sauce tends to be rather high in sodium chloride. A quick stir, and it's back to the cutting board. During this meantime, he will dissect the carcass of the now flightless bird, removing the protective metallic plastic sheath and the knife from its wooden sheath. He cuts the right breast of the bird, his left, your right, and makes short work of it. You could also use turkey breast or any other sort of avian chicken breast meat. Setting that aside, he begins to make short work of the chicken breast by shredding it with his very hands. The skin is not used in this recipe, as it's better off used to make cracklings. By using his hands to shred the chicken, he gets it to a nice manageable size, not too small and not too large. This he takes to the simmering pot, which is now at the witch's cauldron temperature, bubbling just enough to not boil, but just enough to warm. He gives it a quick taste test, and adjusts accordingly, adding more salt, more fish sauce, and a bit more red pepper. Then goes in the chicken. The chicken, since it is cold, will reduce the temperature of the pot, so he raises it quite a bit, and lets it simmer again. In the meantime, he chops random grass that he found in his yard into finely round circles. Other humans covet this grass for its ability to enhance the flavors of meats and of other grasses. Often they refer to this grass as scallions, and use it sparingly. Brings the pot back to the cutting board and fetches a bowl. Using a ladle, he makes sure to grab from the bottom to grab some of the chicken, and ladles it into his bowl. However, this bowl is rather hot, so he suffers from it and slightly burns his hand. Afterwards, using the green onions, he sprinkles them on top, providing a nice green color to it and flavor. And that is how you make coconut chicken soup. If you like this video, share, like, and subscribe, and until next time, eat well.